This conference will now be recorded.
So, good morning. This course we are starting for SAP S4HANA Enterprise Asset Management. Mainly, we are going to focus on plant maintenance. But apart from that plant maintenance, we are going to cover some additional modules like WCM, MRS, and EPC. So, main focus is on plant maintenance only, but supporting processes which we are having in work clearance management and MRS, multi-resource scheduling, and EPC will also be covered. So let's understand what we are having in these different modules first, okay, and then what is going to be covered in this course. So plant maintenance, the basic process, I will explain what is the master data in plant maintenance and the standard processes of plant maintenance, okay, like general maintenance, breakdown maintenance, refurbishment, calibration, and I will take one scenario of outage project also to explain to integrate with project system. Okay. And whenever we are going for any maintenance process, okay, we need to take a permit. Let's say there are two teams. Okay, one is operation and another is a maintenance. So the operation team, operation department is owning, that is they are responsible for the operation. Okay, so the equipment they are operating, and if they are having any issue, if they need any maintenance, they need to ask to the plant maintenance team. Okay, so this maintenance team, to do the maintenance on that particular equipment, need to take a permission. Okay, so for that purpose we are using WCM, work clearance management. Before starting of maintenance, the operation department has to ensure that yes, the machine, the equipment is available for the maintenance. Okay, so that has to be confirmed and same process has to be managed in the system. The next is MRS, multi-resource scheduling. This module is helping us to manage our resources, okay, like human resources and equipment also. Okay, that how you can use resources efficiently for the maintenance purpose. So we will see some processes, some basic understanding of MRS here in this course. Okay, then third one is EPC, Enterprise Project Connect. Okay, so this is enterprise project connector or connection. This module we are using to integrate with Primavera or MSP. What happens if your project is very big? Okay, let's say if you are getting lots of maintenance order daily, okay, and you just need to schedule and you need to just create all these maintenance orders through some interface. You're looking for this kind of approach. Or let's say if you are managing your maintenance order somewhere in the MSP or in some Primavera, and then later stage you just want to upload in SAP plant maintenance, in that case EPC will help you. So here in the EPC we are having an extended solution where we can manage to upload the MSP file to SAP. Okay, so this basic we will understand in this course. So our main focus is plant maintenance module, but apart from that, to understand the full picture, we are going to understand some additional module also.
This conference will now be recorded.
So here SAP plant maintenance process. These are the some standard process which we can cover in SAP. Okay, first is the general maintenance. If you are looking for any general maintenance, let's say if you inspected something and based on your observation you want to do some maintenance, in that case you can use the general maintenance process. Okay, and for that, whenever you are having any if you have observed or inspected any issue, in that case you need to notify to the team by creating notification. Okay, so same notification will be sent to the maintenance team, and then maintenance team will take action accordingly. Okay, so that is a general maintenance. Breakdown maintenance, let's say something happened, some breakdown has happened in the machine and it's just completely stopped. Okay, so in that case you need to quickly need to take action. Okay, so for that we need to have a separate process in the system. Then third one is a preventive maintenance, to prevent any breakdown. Okay, or to make more efficient this machine, we need to go with the preventive approach, where The maintenance has to be done in the advance, okay, prior to happen any breakdown. So in that case, the preventive maintenance process will be used. Next is refurbishment process. Let's say if you are having very highly evaluated if you are having very highly evaluated equipment, in that case it has to be sent it for refurbishment internally or externally. So for that purpose we are having refurbishment process. And next is a calibration. So in calibration, the equipment which you are using for the measuring purpose, in that case this equipment has to be calibrated, okay, with the standard equipment. So that process also we are having here. Okay, so before going forward, in my previous session, in my previous demo, I have explained one business case to just understand the approach of plant maintenance in the system. Okay, so I have taken one practical example. Let's say,
This conference will now be recorded.
so let's understand this process. This is the one business case I have taken. So with reference to this business case, I'll try to just explain whatever the PM standard processes we are having in system. So let's say this is one township, Sunbreeze apartment, which is having multiple building within it. So let's say Swastik Tower 1, Swastik Tower 2, likewise we are having different buildings there. And then each buildings is having multiple apartment on its floor. Okay. So let's say there is one apartment number 101. Okay. And this apartment is having equipment. This is a well furnished apartment. So let's say we are the company myvandu.com. Okay, we are facilitating, we are providing all the facilities and maintenance to my tenant. So what I have done here, all these all this township buildings, floor and apartment, this has to be prepared, this has to be created as a master data in the system. And whatever the equipments I'm having, I'm utilizing, I have installed in my apartment, that has to be created as equipment in the system. So to understand primarily this master data, this will be my first level of function location. So township Sunbreeze apartment, this is the first level of function location. Next level of function location will be Swastik Tower 1, 2, 3, likewise. And then each floor will be third level, and fourth level will be apartment number 101. If you are using REFX, flexible real estate management, in that case, same function location can be assigned to respective REFX master data also. So in REFX, we are having business entity, then we are having building, then we are having rental units. Okay. So your apartment number 101 is a rental unit. Okay. That is going to be rented out. Okay. So let's say there is one Smith. There is one tenant called, his name is Smith. So we are having contract with Smith that yes, you have to pay some amount every month, along with that some maintenance amount. Okay, so we as a facilitating company, as a maintenance company, is responsible to do all the maintenance in this apartment. Okay, so let's say Smith is facing any issue, so he will call to the customer care, or through app he will log his issue, or let's say through mail he's sending his issue to customer care. Customer care, let's say we are using some process, some ERP of maintenance. So this customer care guy, he will understand that yes, this is the issue, and then immediately he will create a notification. In some of cases, what we can do, if we are providing a facility to create any notification or any application number from the app itself, so in backend we can arrange to create a notification in SAP PM. So here customer care will have this issue in the form of one application or in the notification in the SAP. Okay, and once he received, then he will send all this respective relevant issue to the maintenance manager. Maintenance manager will analyze these issues, and then he will assign an engineer to rectify this issue. So this engineer, let's say his name is Robin, and he has selected in an application, and then Robin will be notified through a notification or through one one mail, and then he will visit the site, and then he will rectify this issue. So what we are saying here, let's say Smith is facing some issue in his AC. Okay, so AC is my equipment which is installed in apartment number 101 function location, and the same equipment will be the maintenance will be done on this equipment, that is the AC. So whatever the action this electrical engineer is going to take, that will be maintained here in my equipment, that is my AC. So in future I can see it what was the issue. So if you see, this is a this is a generic SAP plant maintenance cycle. Okay, so here, if let's say if AC is completely stopped, okay, that it was not working, so it means breakdown has happened. So this is a breakdown maintenance. And let's say Smith just he noticed that some water is coming out from the AC, more water. Okay, or let's say some it's not giving proper cooling, so it's inspected issue. Okay, so what happened? Let's say if you are going with the process wise to understand that what was the different kind of process we are having in plant maintenance. Let's understand with respect to this business case first. Okay, then we'll go in the system in coming sessions. So these are the processes which we are going to cover here: general maintenance, breakdown maintenance, preventive and refurbishment, and then calibration. So to understand broadly whatever the processes we are having, this is categorized in three different categories. First is inspection, second is a breakdown, and third is a preventive. Okay, so inspection. Let's take the first case, pre-inspection. Okay, so this is the inspection. One second. This is the inspection business case. So what happened? Smith, he's the tenant, and he noticed, like he checked his AC, and he came to know that there is some cleaning is required in AC, and gas need to be filled because it's not giving you cooling. So Smith, let's say if you are considering the knowledge perspective, Smith doesn't know anything. He's an end user, so he just feeling that it's not cooling properly, and yes, it has to be clean because it's not giving you proper air, and it's not circulating well. The air is not circulating well through AC. So in that case, these all issues can be notified to the customer care, and then customer care.
This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah. So Smith is notified to the customer care. Customer care will write all the queries, and then he will create a notification in the system. And it will go to the site engineer. Site engineer will visit the site. Okay, so here is the site engineer. He will visit the site and he will check what is the issue. Okay, or sometimes the site engineer used to visit frequently to check the issue. So in that case, it will become a preventive maintenance if you are doing it with respect to that inspection. But yes, here in this case, the site engineer will visit the site, and then he came to know that there is some required cleaning is required, and yes, gas need to be filled, and then he will create one notification, will send it to the maintenance manager, and maintenance manager